Alright, welcome. My name is Pavlos. I am doing React Native and Expo coding most of the time, so today I wanted to try and debug this this over here. Um, so if you have used React Native, let's go to the original post. If you've used React and React Native, you might have stumbled upon these bugs, I guess, or just differences, let's call them, between React and React Native. So just to explain this a little bit, um, basically whenever you use something like this, zero and then a component, or the empty string, or not a number, false, null, undefined, React and React Native behave differently between each other. Um, Usually React is a little bit more, let's say, soft. Um, like it doesn't crash basically. Like you see that it renders zero or nothing, I guess the empty string, or not a number, nothing, nothing, nothing. Whereas React Native crashes, 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 renders nothing, nothing, and nothing. So my goal today is to just play around with this, see it in action for React and React Native, confirm that these are still as they show here, because this is from 2022. So it might be that some of them are fixed or might not be. So yeah, let's play around. Let's play around with those and make sure that these are the way they are. And if they are, maybe we can also try and debug some of the stuff afterwards. Also, this is a test stream. I have no idea if the sound will be nice, the video will be nice. Who knows? let's let's find out together. Okay, so I would say one quick thing we can do is make a new React Native project and make sure that these behave the same. Maybe we can also do this for React afterwards, but for now, let's just grab this. Um, we will do this on, sorry, let me just do this. So we will do this in pure React Native and not Expo in order for us to be able to debug this. So let's call this, I don't know, crashy or something. Hopefully the size of the letters are fine. It's fine. Let's see. Anyway, so yeah, that's the goal. We'll try to confirm. Okay, so while this is installing, guess we can go back and see that this was a recent commit, maybe yeah, like a month ago, 3 weeks ago or something. Yeah, and I kind of thought, let's maybe try and figure this out. So this is basically what I'm doing. Yeah. All right, there we go. So let's get in this. What we can do is do npm install. I'm just gonna use whatever they use on the tutorial. I'm not gonna use any pnpm or any other fancy things. I think here they even just use npm or maybe yarn. Let's see. I don't even know. I haven't used this in such a long time. I mostly use Expo with PNPM, but okay, I see that both should work, so that should be fine. So let's do npm start, and then we'll open up a second tab here and open up the iOS folder, which is where? Okay. Oh, this starts already in Expo. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Alright. That's not what we want to do. So let me fix that quickly. And we'll fix that by doing, first actually, let me just init this and go over here and just quickly make a new commit. Okay, we're good. Alright, so what we're gonna do to escape from expo, because this is not what we need right now, is we will do npx expo pre-build, and let's just do this for just iOS, and that should be, yeah, let's keep that. That should basically remove expo and make it native, make the project native, so it adds this iOS folder with all the native projects and files and everything that we can just use to compile. So if I open up this, that should give us the Xcode project, and then we can go ahead and start this again. And now if we choose the simulator and press play, leave it build, and that should give us the app running on the simulator over here. So just give it a couple of minutes again. Meanwhile, maybe we can start creating a component and start creating these edge cases. So in here we have an app.tsx, I guess, somewhere. That should be this. Where are we? Here, there we go. Okay, I see that you already use React or Expo router and everything, so that's cool, that's interesting. Okay, so I guess we can just reuse a bunch of those. I'd say, yeah, let's see this welcome, for example. Theme view, that seems right. Maybe we can just copy this, bring this down here, and call this function test component, right? That should be fine. Yeah, perfect. All right. Let's add this hello wave, why not? All right. And then we can go ahead and delete some of the stuff, so we can make some space for our stuff. Okay, so I guess what we can do is grab this text here and call this something of that. So let's say width 0, and then I guess we can delete this, make a couple more. Oh, the app started running, that's cool. Let's leave it running. Okay, so with 0, with empty string, with none, and with false, whoops, and with null, and finally with undefined. Alright, so if I save this, let's see if this will change. Perfect. Okay, so we have this here. I guess what we can do is add all of those cases one by one and maybe comment it out so we can actually see if things crash. Maybe we can start with the undefined so we actually don't make this break immediately. So undefined plus plus, and then we say the test component. So if I do this and save, we see that there's nothing. I guess just to make sure we can do this just to see that it's there, and it is. It even is waving at us. So getting rid of this, great. Okay, let's do one more. Let's do null. Alright, no crashing, renders nothing. So far so good. They agree with the screenshot, and also they seem fine not to be crashing or anything, so handling it well. With false, same, nothing appears, nothing crashes. let's go to the first one that supposedly is crashing. So if we do not a number and we save, there we go. We get a white screen over here. Okay, let's see if I refresh here. Yep, we start to see some of the issues here. Let's comment this out for now. Yes, and let's try this for the next, for the other two. So this is the next. Let's go back to here, I guess. So this we will do the empty string. Okay, that seems to be not crashing anymore. That's great. And then let's do one more. And this will be 0. And this is also crashing. Alright. So far, seems like let's actually make a little notes here. Let's see. Grab this. And we can see what's happening here. So we can say current behavior. We'll see. Oops, why is this not? I need to save it. Sure. Okay, let's call it nodes dot md and pull it in the root. All right, so there we go. So we can say this. How should we do this? Let's do it like this. Whoops. What do we need? Control V. Nope. Haven't set this up. Oh no, there we go. Okay, so we'll delete this. And we'll say this is crashing. Crashes. The next one, let's just do it something like this. So we can actually paste this somewhere at the end. Crashes. Can we also do the emoji? Why not? Perfect. Okay. Let's go with the next ones. Delete these. Okay. Bear with me while I do this. Renders nothing. And let's put an emoji here as well for the check mark. Okay. Renders nothing. Renders nothing as well. And then this was the one that was crashing. I wanted this to be automatic with Copilot, but it couldn't guess the behavior of React Native. Alright, so this is what we have. So far I guess let's add this over here. Used to crash in 2022 original yep, tweet. Guess we can call it a tweet since back then it was still Twitter, not X. Alright, so what we want to do is figure out, I guess, why this is not why this is not working, basically. So in investigation, and then we'll take these two and investigate those two. So let's see. Let's do it something like this. And then we'll do another one for this. Alright, so now we're kinda ready to get to the investigation. I guess at that point we can also just do a commit. Where is our git? There we go. Okay, so yeah, the changes are here for what we did for the tests, and then also we have the iOS folder since it's new. Let's commit that stuff first. So eject from expo, then we will get to this. So before investigation. All right, good to continue. So let's see if we can even debug this. I am not sure I can do this, but I mean, let's see. Let's start with the 0. So if I do this and save, we expect this to crash, and it is. So let's get to that. Text strings must be rendered within a text, and this is because I guess this is trying to render the 0 somehow. So if I wonder, do this and add text here, do we think that it's gonna render? Yes. Okay, so it seems like even though it's 0 plus something, somehow React Native is trying to render the 0. Actually, let's keep the nodes down here maybe, so we can keep adding whatever interesting things we find. Or actually, let's have it on the side. Let's put it over here. Okay. So turns out this works and renders 0. All right. We can fix this later. Okay. All right. So let's see. I guess what we can do about this by maybe just googling for it. Why not? So text strings must be rendered. React Native text strings must be rendered within blah blah blah. All right. Okay. There we go. Okay, I guess whatever. Let's start with maybe looking into the actual code here, and let's see if this exists somewhere. So this is text strings must be rendered. No, okay, maybe we don't have the actual code. So let's actually just go to the React Native on GitHub, get the code, see what's up there, and maybe we'll need to set up a new project with the React Native example. I think it's somewhere here. I guess we'll figure it out. Let's see. Let's just download this for now and look around. Okay, so we'll open this up. Let's open it up in our editor, which is here. So I'm being a bit slow here, but I'm not used to doing this that way, so all good. Okay, so let's see. Text strings must be rendered, blah blah blah. Alright, okay. Let's make this slightly bigger. Also this, I guess. Alright, so what do we have? Polyfilling, blah blah blah. Production, dev. Okay. My guess is that it's not the production, it's not the profiling, it's either the dev or the other dev. So this is in, let's say, libraries render implementations, and this is in libraries render implementations and then fabric. I'm not sure which one we're supposed to be looking at. I guess we can take a look at the code and see. So React Native render. Let's go here. I want to see what the freshest one is, which one had the best or the latest commits. So React Fabric Dev, was it? Yes. Okay. And let's go to the implementations and let's see. So we have 3 months ago for both. Okay, and this is on main. Cool. So we don't know. Let's just try with, I don't know, with Fabric. Why not? Sounds like the new thing. Actually, let me just React Fabric. Yes. React Native render. Let's see what this gives us. Okay, so yeah, I think that the Fabric is the newer of the two. And actually, see something here with a new architecture, which is out on 76 on the RC, if I remember correctly. So yeah, let's start with the Fabric one. I'm not sure which one we're actually using, and for that maybe it's good to set a project up using the code here, so we can actually come in here and just change something and see what happens. So actually let's try that. Let's see if there is a way to start a project here, I guess. Let's see if it's here with the example. Oh yeah, React Native tester. Okay, probably we can just use that. So let's do that. Okay, let me stop a bunch of those things and start over on the other place. So we're gonna stop the tasks here. For now, we're gonna keep this somewhere, and this we can just change the text maybe to be something like this. And let's try and do this. Xcode crashed. Awesome. Alright, let's see. Let's actually bring the folder here so we know where it is. Just gonna delete that and then bring this over here. Okay, so we're gonna do this, go to the React Native main, close that, open up a new one, and we're gonna do that. So first we're gonna open up our editor, bump it up. Second, we're gonna prepare Git. So I don't know if this is already in here, but we're gonna initialize this. And then let's just say accept all the things, because this is just the first commit, just to like be sure that we can track our changes. So I'm just gonna do the initial commit here. Okay, and let's go. Let's try and figure out how we can start this React Native tester. So I think it was in packages and then in the rn tester. Okay, and I see things here. So let's get rid of this, bring this back here, go to the package and see how this looks. I guess we have a bunch of things. It depends on, does it depend on any local stuff? I'm not sure how this works. Let's see. I don't see any yarn or npm stuff, so I guess everything should be working. So let's see, npm install, and we'll see what happens. Possibly we can do npm install on the root folder as well. Oh, okay, that was not the right thing. I see something about monorepo. Let's see actually if there is. I haven't looked into this code in a while, so let's look at how we can set this up. Because maybe we need to do some monorepo stuff. So let's see. Triaging, managing pull requests, again, documentation, contributing code. There we go. Step-by-step guide to your first pull request. Yep, sounds good. Alright, getting ready. We have the code, we have Git. We don't need the branch right now, or I guess, why not? Let's just do a branch. Let's just call it, it's not ternary, what's the name of this? I don't know, whatever. Ampersand investigation. Okay. Perfect. We're ready. Yarn. Okay, nice. Okay, so we can just do package. Nothing was created. Okay, that's good. How about here? None of that. Package. Cool. Alright. So, top level, we do yarn. Okay. And then we need this as well. Let's do that afterwards. Make changes to the code, test the code. Perfect. Okay. Alright, so that was fast. We're gonna do this as well, whatever that is. Perfect. Okay. And now we're gonna open up the iOS folder here. I guess that should be. Let's see what it says. Open up. Interesting. Okay. Let's try that. What is it? Open the blah blah blah. So we're gonna open React Native workspace. Okay, cool. Is that anything special or different? No idea. I mean, why not? Cool. Okay, so we have that ready. And the studio, we don't care right now. And this is the next one. So we're gonna come to packages, rn, and open up this. Okay. Yes, we trust it. I guess we don't need this crash anymore. And we need the pods as well. So let's go here and do pod install. Installing CMake. Alright. Cool. It's nice that Expo has removed all of this complexity from a new project in React Native. This used to be hard. It became harder, it became easier, but it stayed pretty hard and complex for newer people and people that haven't touched Xcode much or haven't touched Android Studio much. So definitely giving big props to Expo for simplifying this whole thing. It's not that React Native couldn't do this, it's that React Native shouldn't do this, I guess, right now, because the React Native as it is basically for iOS and Android. And if you see how React Native Windows or React Native macOS or React Native tvOS or whatever works, it's basically copying over some of those React Native components and then like attaching or messing with the renders and all that stuff. And then on top of that, Expo comes and simplifies the way that these projects work. But if React Native Raw did what Expo did, basically you couldn't touch it enough, like you couldn't mess with it enough to make it work with tvOS or macOS or whatever. So it's the React Native is basically just more low level, and it needs to be there and like that. And then Expo comes on top of that. So Expo could just go on top of like tvOS and macOS and Windows, blah blah, eventually. But right now, they're both awesome. Okay, let's open up the tester. What is it? Tester pods. Okay. Workspace. Perfect. And let's build it and see if that will run, or if we need to do any other tweaks. Okay, so if this runs, we expect. Let's actually do yarn start here. I guess. I don't know if we need to yarn install first. I guess we do. Or maybe we don't. No idea. Okay, let's see. Okay, so what I was gonna say is that the first thing we need to do is, if I write text string, these things, we already changed this, which is actually silly because we should have done this after after the first commit, but whatever. So anyway, in any case, we expect that we changed it on the two dev things. So one is this. Let's change this to bed, and then we also changed it to this. So there are different strings. So now when we get the error, we will see which renderer is actually giving us the error. All right, let's see. Guess we don't need this anymore. And if we come here, we have the crashing. Let's open it up out of curiosity. Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah. Okay, so the next thing we need to do here while this is building is we need to go to the rn tester and find some like an index file or something. So I don't know what the main JavaScript file is. Is there some source or something? I guess once it starts we can take a look, but it's probably this. Probably this. Okay. Maybe we can just mess around with one of the examples. That seems simpler. Kind of a weird layout that this file has, but okay. Or not this file, this project, but whatever. I mean, it's the tester. It's not the template. Oh, that's cool. They use Maestro. Nice. Okay, let's find an example that we like, a simple one. Maybe the text one. Oof, wow, that's a big one. I mean, we don't need all of these, we can just get rid of most. But let's see if we can just find a simpler one. Timer, touchable. All of them is pretty big. Vibration. Ah, there we go. That's a small one. Although it has some extra stuff here. Okay, we'll see, we'll see. Alright, let's see what the app does when it starts. Okay. Oh, by the way, I'm just seeing on OBS that I'm recording on 30 FPS, so this recording might suck. I need to remember to fix this. Okay, let's go to the vibration. Oh, where is this? Is this an API? Okay, nice. Alright, let's go to the component. Let's see. Let's say image. Oh, sorry. A hiccup. New app screen. Ah, cool. That's nice. That's the screen that the template has. Okay. And we can go there. Yeah, let's go there. New app screen example. Okay. So So if we go in here, let's see what we have here. So we have the reload instructions. I guess we don't really need all these things, so let's get rid of some of these. New app screen, this can go. More links, also we don't care, and it's a little bit big, so let's keep that. Perfect. Okay, so we have here the header, which is, I guess, just this title, right? Perfect. It's a little bit weird with all this extra stuff that it has, but okay. Okay, so now let's do a similar thing. Let's go to Crashy, the code that we had, and copy over those tests that we had. So, what was it? It's probably this one. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, so let's grab this and go back and paste it over here. Where's this header actually coming from? React Native blah blah. Okay, cool. Let's do, I wonder if we can just do that stuff here. Function, investigation, and then let's do return text. Wow. And come over here and just put this here. Investigation. Text doesn't exist. Alright. I'm just gonna import this. Perfect. So if we go back to the new app screen. Okay, it is here. Perfect. So I guess we can get rid of these two headers here. Do that. And then in here we're gonna have our view. And then we're gonna paste these in. And then we also need to do another component that is, let's say, let's make it simpler. Example component. Yeah, it's just gonna be this. So instead of test component, we had the name already. Okay, and then the theme text, I guess, can just become text. So let's just fix that quickly in all of those places. Comment this out. See what. Alright, perfect. So nothing renders, and I guess if we do this, actually, let's copy this over, do this, and then do a text just to verify the 0 bit that we did before. So we're gonna do this. Perfect, so it's 0. And just to make sure, we also have a test component down here or up here. Test component, just to make sure that this also works. Perfect. Alright, so if we swap these, that should crash. Oh, it does. Okay, that's interesting. Open debugger to view warnings. Okay, so it doesn't crash, but it is giving us a warning. That's cool. I wonder if during during debugging it's a warning and it's an error or a crash normally. Also, we're getting this new debugger of 0.76. I mean, you see that we are on 1000 since it's the master version, but that's cool. Okay, but we are getting this, and we're getting the text niggas must bed, right? So let's figure out which one this is actually. Okay, so we are using Fabric. That's the new one, I guess. That's cool. All right, so that's the one that we care about. So let's get rid of some of this other stuff. Perfect. Let's figure out why this is showing up then, and see if we can make it work. See, probably we can also investigate at some point how these other ones work, and what the difference is with this. So let's do that now. Let's do that now. Okay, so I guess what I would start with is see where and when this is crashing. So I'd say let's see where this create text instance is called. Okay, so this is defined here and it's called in two places, here and here. Let's look at this function first. Let's look at the actual code of the function. Also, I wonder if this is the code of this. Is that the actual code of this, or is this like a compiled file or something? Because it looks pretty smooshed together. Smooshed? Anyway. Alright. Let's look at the code. So it gets a text, gets a root container instance, host context, inteller instance. Alright. And then it says if the host context is in a parent text. Okay, can we jump around with this? No. Not sure what this is right now, but okay. Okay, so this has to be true, otherwise we'll get this. Okay, which makes sense. I guess it's looking for a host text component, and we don't get these errors otherwise, which is interesting because like if I remove this, I'm sure it's gonna crash, right? Let's just try this. So if I come up here and add this, is it gonna complain? It's not complaining, interesting. And if I do this, now it's complaining. Okay. So weirdly, the empty string doesn't care, or the renderer doesn't care for empty strings. Okay. Let's go back. And then at some point, like, so the weird thing is that we don't even, it must happen before this. Like the problem must be before this is called. Because if this was an issue, so we put the string just like the space or whatever we put, and it did give us the same error. That means that it came here and it gave us the error, this was false, blah blah blah. But when we tried it with just the empty string, it didn't come here, even though this was still false. So the issue must be before that function. In any case, let's look at what this has. So it's just creating a tag, React Native raw text, etc. Alright, interesting. Okay, so let's see where this is called and actually just figure this out. So I'm just gonna quickly get rid of these files. The profile, this, and this. I'm just gonna see you later. I don't think we're gonna have an issue, or are we gonna have an issue? I guess we do have an issue. Oh, that sucks. I just wanted to get rid of these files so that they don't show up in the searches. But I guess we can't really do this. Let's try this though. Okay. All right. It started. Okay. Yeah, we do need this. Cool. All right. Let's bring this back. That's a shame. Okay, let's bring these ones back and start this over with all the files. Yeah, we can probably just delete a bunch of those things if they pop up again. Okay, anyway, let's see. So this is called here and here. So it's in case 6, whatever that is, and case, I guess, 12. Let's see what these cases are for. Alright. Work in progress tag. Okay, so complete work. One thing we could do actually is start adding some console logs. So I'm just gonna do this here. Console log the host thing. So host context is in blah blah blah. Perfect. Okay. And I do expect this to be no in all the places. So if we come here, I guess reconnect. Perfect. And refresh this. Okay. Okay, so I see here, damn it. Okay, let's just do this, clean this up, here, and then do new, upscreen, perfect. Alright, so we see that we have true, 4 trues, 1 false, and then true again. Interesting, why is it only 1 false? That's kind of an interesting thing. But I guess it's because of this, right? If I do this, it's gonna be all true, and this makes it 1 false. Okay, so basically this is because these don't come up. So if I do this like before, we're gonna have only 1 false again, and if we add this, we're gonna have 2 falses, I guess. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so that makes sense. So the problem is in that function, but it's because this is actually called, whereas in this case and in this case and in this case, this is never called. So let's figure that out. So let's just go back to the top here and actually print this just to see where we are. Console log, complete work, I guess, yeah, sure. Let's do this. New process, we don't care. Let's do the tag. Okay. Okay, it's gonna be a bunch of those, of course, but we will figure this out. So we're just gonna do new, clean this up, do this. Alright. Okay, it's a few more than I expected, so that's not gonna work. But what we can do is come here and just do this when we are about to call. So let's call this location 1, and then let's grab this also and put this on the other place. Yeah, here. Okay. Oh god, what is this? If, and it has this, and then it's, oh, what kind of code is this? This is so weird. I'm sure this is just a compiled thing, right? This must be. I hope this is not like actual code. In any case, this should be fine. And then let's just put this up here. Whatever. Okay. Let's put this up here, and we're gonna go new. It's still a lot of things. I mean, we do have a bunch of text, so that makes sense. But we can look around this and see. So I do see that it's the 6. Oh, and its location in both locations are in case 6. Interesting. Okay, I didn't even notice this. Alright, cool. So I guess 6 is some kind of work thing. Sorry, text thing, I'm guessing. I wonder if we can look at this somewhere. Work in progress tag. Um, let's see. Maybe we can just find like a random number and hope that this is not gonna show up too many times. Okay, let's look at some. Probably actually it's gonna be with a space. 181 files. Okay, and we just do this as well. Key fiber tag. Okay, well, let's see. Actually, let's do a quick React Native fabric tag. Okay. That's not the one. How about this? Nah. I wonder if ChatGPT knows anything. Let's do a quick test. In React Native Fabric renderer, what are the tags and what's tag 6? Okay, let's see. Uniquely identify UI components. Fair. Okay. Aren't typically documented. Sure. That's a little bit annoying. How about 28? 200 files? God damn. Okay. What the hell? Oh, 44. There we go. That must be something. Okay, components, profiler, components, blah blah blah. Okay. This must be there must be some enum somewhere, right? How about 28 comma or semicolon? Okay. Oh God, what are these numbers? Okay, this is definitely not. Oh, this like powers of 2. Okay. Man, what are these things? High priority lanes. Okay. Anyway, let's get back to the tags. That's the only one I see with. Huh. Could this be it? Yoga style inputs? Nah. That doesn't look right. How about comma? Okay. None of that stuff. I don't think we're gonna find this like this. Alright, cool. Anyway, let's just also check quickly here for 28, just in case. We have 3. Okay, so this is 1, sure. This is the other one, sure. That's the other one, that's the other one. Okay, so I guess we can, like maybe we could figure this out by checking where this is assigned. But I mean, we're not gonna do this. Let's see if this appears anywhere. Maybe with this, or maybe with this. Actually, probably like tag equals 6 or something. Nah. Alright. Anyway, tags or something. That's what we know, and that's all we can find out right now. Okay. Oh, what the hell? There we go. That's nice. Get component name from fiber. Okay. Oh, 20, blah blah blah. 6 is text, like we guessed. That's cool. What was 28 in the end? Some kind of function. Okay. Actually, that's kind of nice. It might be interesting to see what this returns for the other stuff, but let's keep this here. What tag does the other cases return? I mean, probably just whatever this returns, a component, but I'm just gonna leave this here for future reference while we debug this. Okay, so let's go back here. So actually, it might be good to figure out what what does this. Okay, let's see. Where were we? We were calling the create text thing, create text instance here and here, and we need to figure out which. Alright, so we said that probably the other ones, the other cases where this is happening, is returning a 6, not a 6, because this is not ever called outside the parent text, which they clearly are, because like every text closes above and then starts below, so all of these don't have text wrappers. So that means that there's no case 6 for them or no 6 tag for them. So they must be resolving this earlier somehow, whereas this one, it doesn't. So let's add a comment here quickly. Other cases that don't crash don't return tag 6. Why? And what do they return? Which is the same thing that we added above, so maybe it's worth trying to figure that out. I wonder. And maybe to do that, it might be easier to simplify this whole thing so we don't get all of that stuff. So let's see. Let's go to this, I guess, and check the examples. Do this. Okay, so instead of doing all of the examples, I guess let's just simplify by doing something like this. I guess we can delete this, right? Only one way to find out. Let's see, activity indicator, that's gone, but it's still here. Interesting. Okay. Delete this. Delete some more. That's kind of weird. I don't why are they still there? These should definitely not be here, right? Submit application. Yeah, that's definitely not correct. What the hell? What happened? Okay, let's see. Run on iOS. It's gonna start it. Okay, whatever. Let's build it from Xcode. Oh, maybe this is bundling this somehow. Oh god, okay. So we need to do this a different way. Alright. We're good. Let's do that. Okay, so let's get rid of all of these. Bring them back. Except for the one that we have changed. So where's the one that we have changed? New. Alright, so all of this stuff we can bring them back. And then all of that stuff we can bring back. That's twice that this deletion of things didn't work. That sucks. Okay, There we go. So let's close this, stop this, go again. It might be that I don't need to rebuild this whole thing, but I'm just making sure that we have like a good state. Okay, so let's go to here. I guess I need to figure out where these tabs live. So I'm just gonna do this. Or maybe not. I wonder where these tabs live. Let's wait for this to start and we will find out. Tester list. Okay, that's good. No script URL. Okay, I guess I do need to start this. Let's go again. Perfect. Okay. So let's actually look for APIs. Let's make this like this, APIs. Alright. Can I do this JavaScript files? 51, okay. Let's do this, 34, sure. I wonder if this is, yes, there we go. Okay, hub button. So navbar button, and this is on the API tab. And where's the API tab? Used over here. Okay, and okay, so if we just delete this, that should be fine. Okay, component tab. Let's look at the component tab, navbar button, and what does it show? I guess let's just go back to this. Whoops. What happens if I just delete this? Do we still have the top bit? Yeah, okay, perfect. Okay, so I guess the navbar, we don't really need the navbar. Shared, that looks nice. Okay, so that's probably it. Okay, yeah, that looks like the place that we were looking for. Let's look for search and get rid of that as well. Section flat list, example filter. Okay, so I guess if we just delete this, is this the right place? Yes. Okay. And this text input, let's get rid of the whole top bit. Ideally, the component thing as well. So let's get rid of the filter. Example filter, and it's used where? Module list. Okay. Let's delete this and see. Too much. Okay. Sections, filter, parties. Nah. Okay. Sections list. Section list. Okay. What if we do filter the list? Okay. Where's that? Okay. Okay. So we need to go in here and these are like class components. That's crazy. That's crazy. This should be like, this needs a serious refresh. Might be a nice thing to try actually at some point. Let me write this down. Maybe we can just do this. Alright. Maybe we'll do this. All right, filter. And it gets. I wonder where the filter sections, props sections. So whatever we give it in sections, that's what we need. So I wonder if we just grab this, delete this whole thing, and instead of this, do this. Does this work? That seems to work. Okay, perfect. Okay. I'm just removing as much stuff as I can, I guess, so that we don't have extra things here showing. Also, probably that's the place where we could add just the new screen. And actually, let's just do this now. Let's go to the new screen and bring that stuff in here. Okay, so what if I do this? Whoops, that was a little bit too much. Okay, let's go down here and put these. Okay, and then we'll grab the investigation and put it instead of this. So we're just gonna do return investigation. Nice. Okay, let's get rid of all that stuff. We don't care. This probably can go. Yes. Okay. Nice. Perfect. And let's see where this lives. Okay. Module container. Okay. So I guess I'm just gonna clean as many of those things as I can so that we don't have anything. What is this title bar actually? Header iOS, header Android. Okay. And what's that? Header iOS. Very low level. Nice. Okay, so getting rid of all of this. Let's get rid of the view as well. Maybe actually let's just do this. Let's keep the title bar and just strip it. So we keep the safe area stuff. Just do this. Okay, perfect, nice. That seems, actually at that point, let's just bring this in. Let's do that. Safe area view, do that, and get rid of this whole thing. Doesn't exist, sure. Let me manifest it by adding this here. Okay. Alright, and at that point we are good. I guess we don't even need this anymore, but we do need something, so let's just do this. Okay, and what's this view? Probably we don't care about this. See you later. Alright, perfect. So I guess if we go back to this and reconnect, we're gonna have way fewer of those. Definitely way fewer, so that's nice. We can get rid of, or we got rid of a lot of the stuff actually, not a couple. Okay, let's do a commit actually for this, so we know what's happening. I guess we did change this, we don't care about the log. This we can keep it here. Logs, alright. Title screens. Let's get rid of these. We add those. Yep, cleaning these up. Actually, we don't even care about this anymore. And this, yes. And this one, I mean, sure, why not? Okay, RM tester with edge cases ready. Okay, let's see. Refresh here. All right, cool. Let's get rid of this location one and location two thing, because I don't think that they're helping us with anything right now. And again, okay, perfect. So let's figure out what the other components are showing as tags, I guess. So let's go back up here and print this back. Console log tag. I'm gonna do this. Okay, let's see how many we get. Hopefully not a billion. A few. Okay, let's actually try this. Try and figure this out. There are not that many. Okay, so all the fives. Let's see the fives. Fives are something. Okay, we'll figure this out. 6 is text. Okay. Actually, let's just do this, right? Fiber tag. So we just need to give it a fiber. Sure. So tag. Okay, and then let's do this with work in progress. Exactly. And see what we get. Perfect. All right. Now we're talking. So safe area, text, something, view, test component. Okay, so this is kind of what we're doing here. Investigation tester, these look like higher level. So it renders kind of from inside out and from top to bottom, obviously. So let's look at what we're rendering here. Notice. Where are we? Is it this? Investigation. Okay, there we go. So, what do we render? A test component. Okay, so let's just keep this super simple. Let's do the test component and let's comment this out. So we get as few things as possible. Let's just do this. So we would get the example. Okay, so we get the safe area, the text, another text. I wonder if we completely get rid of this. Also the view. Let's see if we get any text here actually. View. Okay, no text. Perfect. So if we get this, we should get one text, two texts. Okay. Tag 11 is also text. Interesting. Where is it coming from? Where's case 11? Oh, there we go. Okay. Display name, blah blah blah. Okay, can we actually get the content of this? Because that would be helpful. Let's go back to the where we print the tag. And I guess let's go down to case 6 and see what state node. Okay. And what does that do with, or where does this get the text? Oh, the text is the first one. Okay, perfect. So it should be new props, or yeah, just new props. Okay, where does the new props come from? I see you see it used further up, so that's cool. So I get, we have this. Okay, so let's just do new props here. See what we get. Okay, we have a view. Where's the texts? Where are the texts? Ah, further up. Okay. So we get this. get this. Where's the second text? We got two texts before, no? Oh, example component, sure. And then we get another tag 6. Oh, tag 11. Okay, so tag 6 is the text, just a string. Tag 11 is a text component with with children and blah blah blah. So if we add props here, I guess they would come up here. So this is the case where those edge cases are being a little bit weird. Okay, and then 11, yeah, everything is fine. Okay, so I guess let's just start doing some cleanup here, just to get this a little bit easier. If tag or work, or let's just do it like this. If 5, oh no, yeah, let's do 5, 6, and 11, because that's the only ones that we care about, right? 5 is the views actually, so that might not be useful, but let's keep it. Yeah, it's all the views. All right. Yeah, just type. Okay, cool. Let's go back to where we were. 5,6. So if this includes this tag, let's only print then, just to have it a little bit more simple, I guess. Alright. So let's make sure that 5s actually are useless to us. Yeah. Okay, so let's remove this, but keep this here in case we need this later when we debug the other stuff. Okay, so we get 6 and 11. 11 views are something we don't care about. Let's get these filtered out as well. So let's get back to the get component and just not being able to click. Oh no, there we go. I guess it didn't work in the beginning, but it did now. So let's go to 11 and see how we do this. Display name, type render. What the hell is this? It's returning something with commas. What is this? Okay, let me just ask ChatGPT over here. I'm not sure what this. What is that JS thing? Parents with commas. I guess it's just running this, but returning what? Like the first one or something? Comma operator, sure. Each of the operands from left to right and returns the value. Ah, god damn it. Stop scrolling. There we go, okay. No, wait. Here. From left to right and returns the value of the last one. Okay. It's not very common, but sometimes we use in complex expressions like this. Sure. So basically, comma operator allows this to be executed in sequence, but only the final expression is returned. In other words, the code assigns blah blah. Okay, so basically it's just like doing this, and then returning the last thing, which again makes me think that this code is not actually the thing. Does this exist anywhere else? No. How is this even? How? There's no way. There's no way people code in this file, and this is crazy. Okay, slight parenthesis over here. We're just gonna go look at that file. Okay. Yes. Oh, what? Alright. Fabric.js. Dev. Web. Fabric. Dev.js. Okay. Let me look at the blame here. Where is that? And see. I'm really curious to see if people are actually like coding in this file or not. Let's go before this. Our blame took too long to compute. Alright. Can we refresh and try again? But I see 5 contributors, which makes me think that it's not really for many people. Okay, took too long, but let's see the history, I guess. 6 months ago. Man, I have no idea. Could it be? Sync reactor. Oh yeah, okay, so this feels like a computer thing, a bot thing. Renders from this. Ah, it's Fabric coming from React or something? This definitely doesn't look like something that people coded. Yeah, okay. Move open source React render to blah blah blah. Okay. So how does that work? React div. Okay. Okay. How does that actually sync? Which is canary for something something. Okay. React Fabric. Yeah, okay. Let's React Fabric. Is that showing up anywhere? I'm looking for like a script for copying over these things or something. I mean, I guess we can just look for this. Why did this not show up here? That's kind of weird. But okay. Oh, there was one commit. Okay. Okay, so it seems like it's syncing from React somewhere, somehow. Let's see if this exists here. Oh my god, okay. This looks way more normal, way more promising. Get name from React, this reconciler. Okay, so we have shared this, the reconciler, blah blah blah, and all this is syncing back to React. Okay, so actually, oh god, it would be nice if this was. Is there a way to use React? The React reconciler and all the stuff directly here, I guess. I wonder. That would be nice. Maybe I need to find that out. Let me just do a. Let's bring this notes file from that other place to here actually. And maybe we can figure that out. Okay, let's bring this here and we'll say let's do it at the top. questions. Can I guess React Fabric dev.js seems to be synced from Facebook, right? Facebook React. It would be nice to see if we can run the run tester with the Fabric renderer directly. Yes, that would be nice. Okay, probably that's for next time. Because it's getting a little bit late. But before we do close, I would like to look at that a little bit. Whoops, what happened? Okay, so let's open this up in VS Code and let's see what happens. Whoops, okay. So let's look for this. Okay, we got the right thing directly. Wow. Okay, reconciler, fiber. Actually, let's do a quick npm install here. Let's go to downloads to yes. Does it have a package yarn log? Alright, cool. So let's do that quickly so we get the types or whatever. And then we'll stop. Alright. So let's see if this did change something. Okay. Alright, so we get, let's see what this type is. Fiber work tag. Okay, cool. I mean, I guess that's fair, but I did expect something. Oh, but I do see, okay. Is this host name of forward ref, host text? Okay. I guess these are just these. Nah, this probably can be done more easily with TypeScript, right? Whatever. Okay. So we have the tags, and I guess we can get here. Alright, and this is way more readable. But in any case, if we go to the host text, no, what was 6? What was 6? Let's go back. 6 is, oh, 6 is host text, okay. It's just this. Ah, that's the get name. Right. Okay, so what we do need to check is not the get name, but instead where we call this ourselves, which is in the console log, in here, complete work. Let's see what this is, complete work. Okay, and it's crazy amounts of code to be in one file in the other place. Complete work, okay. So host root. Mostly I want to see if this is exactly what the other file has with the RC raw text and all that stuff, because I kind of wonder how this exactly works. Host text. Okay, so we get here new props to this funky stuff. And do we have the create text instance? We do. Okay, that's cool. Actually, let's just quickly search for this. Tom Fabric Art Native. Okay, could this be? Nice. Okay, fabric also. Art. What is art? Web render art. React. Art drawing library. Wow. Never heard of that before. Okay, cool. Nice. It's like a canvas kind of thing, I'm guessing. Okay, anyway, so, but we do find this, so we don't care about the art. I guess that's the old native thing. And that's the fabric one, the one that we actually sync back to React Native, and I do see all that stuff here. The raw file and everything. That's cool. Nice. Nice. Okay. So what do we need to do here? This is definitely the thing that is messing us up. I mean, I'm just changing it for no reason here, but whatever. In case I figure out a way to connect this. Okay. And this is imported from where? React Fiber config. Okay. And I guess this is synced. Okay. React Fiber config. No. Okay, maybe the names are different or something, but whatever. It's okay. Okay. That's cool. So we do have that. So where were we? We wanted to look at the other stuff here in the debugger. If I find it, yes. So we wanted to see what the other edge cases were doing, and where in that in that whole like complete work thing, where do they stop or where do they go? So one thing we can do actually is to, maybe we can leave it here for now, and what we can do is write down what we want to do next, and then play around with the tags in Fiber, even the compiled file, just to see exactly the tags that's printing or something, and then eventually figure that out. And then I'll try to also see if we can make the fabric, run fabric from React directly in React Native, so that we can change there directly. Okay, that's to be seen. So if we go back to the nodes, we do have that, and then we'll say next we should look at the other edge cases that don't crash and see what tag they use. Yeah, maybe will help us figure out that. Seems like the crashing ones are tag 6 and it's crashing on or I guess we shouldn't say crashing anymore, maybe we should say, and it's erroring on create text instance because the text in quotes which is 0 and what's the other one, none, is not a string, or not is not a string, but is not inside a tag text tag. Perfect. Okay, that sounds good. Let me put this back. Yeah, so that stuff we'll keep for now as they are. I guess we can put this and then let's do, yeah, put that and then put that ready for next time. Alright, I'll probably post this somewhere. I'll see if I'll upload the video and I'll see you next time. Thank you.